Hello, hello, and welcome once again. Jason6NY here, and we may very well be on the conclusion of our Union campaign here on Grand Tactician Civil War. It's going to be kind of interesting, because if I do finish it in this episode, it's going to be episode number 41, which is the exact amount of episodes that my Confederate campaign had. I will link to the full playlist for the Confederate campaign at the end of the episode. Before we get started, I'd like to give a shout out to another YouTuber who's got a really good collection of Grand Tactician content on their channel. Worms and Warriors Gaming and History made a suggestion that I start the next campaign in the later dates, 1864, so I might do that. I will link to his channel at the end of this episode as well. Definitely go check out his gameplay. He's pretty good at the game, and I'm really enjoying the current series that he's got going. I'm also thinking possibly to start the historic battles. Play as the Confederates through the historic battles and see how that goes. So, got a little bit of time to decide here. This may not be the last episode, but it may be. If it is, then Grand Tactician will be featured on the channel, same as it has been, because I like this game. So, there we go. Hey, look at that. Perfect timing. Goodbye. Alright, anyway, back to what we have to do here. We're going to start out in the east. Let's take a look at the situation out there. We do have Robert Patterson here, I believe. Nope, Hooker. Just had a battle out on this peninsula here not too long ago. Confederate forces are still in the area pretty heavily, so that may be something that we're going to have to deal with before we close things out. Keeping Chamberlain and the 4th Corps down in Norfolk in case they decide to come this way. We do have 1st Corps with McClellan and Manning's Corps up here that he has done battle with recently. George Meade, who so far has not seen any action, is moving down into the Washington, D.C. area in case they get frisky and start coming up towards our capital. Over here in the Western Virginia area, we've got Herbert's Corps. So we are going to be sending McDowell and the 2nd Corps down to deal with them. Down in North Carolina, we've got quite the force here. With the Army of Tennessee, we've got 29,000 between these 2 corps. 2nd Corps under Robert Patterson is going to go over here and see if he can deal with them. Moving out west, this is where I expect the main battle to take place. We are facing off against a very large collection of Confederates out here. I've already given orders to all these guys to move in. The orders should arrive roughly at the same time. This one's going to get there about an hour sooner, which works out perfect because they're a little bit further away, so everyone's going to start moving in on them. If these 3 corps encounter this group as a whole, that's going to be a pretty big battle. The other thing, down along the Gulf Coast, we have taken Mobile, Alabama. We've built a... I don't think we built the fort, but we beefed it up. So there's that, and there's 27 hours until the order to move out reaches 1st Corps under William Harney. William Harney is going to follow the coast down to New Orleans. I'm hoping that if we end the series now and win the war, it's done with this battle here. although it very well may end with Harney taking New Orleans. Their national morale is at 27. If it drops below 25, that's it. They give up. If not, then maybe when Harney takes New Orleans or one of the Eastern armies comes in contact with the enemy, that's going to be where the series comes to an end. Our policies right now, we're in a pretty good position. We are working on freeing the slaves. It's going to be 35 days. War may be over by then. It may not. Who can say? In the world of video games, anything can happen. So let's start the clock and see where our first adventure begins. Okay, so 3rd and 4th Corps are within range to engage McCullough's Corps and the Missouri State Guard. Missouri State Guard is 5 hours out. 3rd Corps is 3 hours out. So starting off the battle, 4th Corps is going to be facing off against the majority of the troops. We are going in with a total of 59,000 to their 28,000. So let's play the battle. Battle of Corinth, Tennessee, July 20th, 1862. Confederacy fields 38,000 men under the command of Lieutenant General Mahone. 76,908 men under Major General Scott for us. Alright, we are on the defensive in this battle. We do occupy the objective down here. Let's take a look and see where the enemy's going to be coming in from. They could be coming in from over here or up here. My guess is that the first strike group, or the first battle group, whatever you want to call it. I've got War on the Sea on the brain here. It's going to be coming from over here. So we're going to grab our army. Let's take a look at what we're up against here. We're in some pretty wooded terrain. There's not a lot of open ground here. It's hilly. My guess is they're going to come right down here. Alright, so let's bring our army out. We do have quite the force here. I'm gonna pull them back a little bit just to give myself a little more room. I've got 74 engineering points. And to date, I haven't really used the fortifications, because honestly I'm horrible at setting them up and they never seem to work right. So I may take some time and try and fortify positions along this axis here, kind of cover this road coming down as well. So I will set things up and hopefully cover all these approaches. Alright, so that was a massive time-consuming pain in the ass, but I did manage to get some parapets built, which was kind of surprising. I didn't do it for everybody. This force right here in the middle, 2nd Division is in woods behind a creek. We've got 4th Division guarding this approach. Let's get all of our infantry set to long range. And along the north approach, we've got John Pope and his 3rd Division covering this road down here. Schaff's cavalry division is hanging out in the back. I'm going to need to use them kind of as we need them. If they are needed down here, then that's where we're going to send them. If they're needed up here, that's where we're going to send them as well. So let's end the deployment phase and let the Confederates come to us. Now we do have 5 hours until we have our second army show up. I'm assuming they're going to come in from either one of these entry points, which will be perfect for getting them into position fairly quick. So I'm going to speed through things until the bad guys show up, and then we'll get the battle started. Alright, so good at predicting my enemy's actions. This Jedi is not. They are coming from this little road here, the one that I didn't even think about. So we are going to have to abandon our positions here and move this division over here like that. Actually, I'm going to cancel that. Just do it one at a time. Luckily, our artillery here has some decent cover, or decent field of fire. Through this little break in the trees. Let's get our forces moving. I'm not going to pull everyone over there, just enough that we can cover that approach. Okay, and our cav, we'll detach them. Oops. Then move them up here like this. This division here, that's the one that's moving. Oh no, it's not. We're going to bring them, just bring them up like that. It's going to really throw all my artillery off. I'm going to leave them down here to cover this approach in case the other force comes in on us. But let's see who the first to come in contact with the enemy is. That would be our artillery. Or which direction? I wonder if they're going to come right down through here or continue on the road. Alright, we are firing on them, so there's that. They're just going to breeze right by and continue on down the road. Alright, here comes our cav. Oh, they are starting to come down this road now, too. Very tricky. So this division here, we're actually going to move you up like this and completely abandon the southern approaches. Well, I should have just left them in place and brought the cav up. Well, live and learn. Alright, that cav is just about in position. I guess I could send some skirmishers to kind of tie them up a little bit. Okay. Let's get these guys dismounted. Start bringing them forward. Okay. There go our guns. Right into the enemy line. 3,300. Oh wow. Gonna have to do some major readjustment here. Our guns gotta halt and get the hell out. Oh, this is gonna be bad. I'm gonna lose all these guns. I don't want you to double time. Here, fire on him. Canister fire. Fire on him. Alright, this brigade's moving up. I guess our artillery decided to open up in melee combat. That's interesting. And break. Not a surprise. Either they sneak around me on the south. I may have to bring them up too. While they are moving up. Alright. These guys are in a good position here. Now they're pulling back. Let's keep advancing. I think they drew me off, which if they did, that was a really good move on the AI's part. You know, the AI's come under a lot of fire for its less than intelligence shenanigans, but if that's what they did, they drew me off to this side, then good for them. See if we can rally this artillery here. Get our commander up a little closer. Sanford arrives, good. You guys are still slowly making their way over. Okay. Keep pressing you up. And we still got this one brigade that's working on getting into their original positions. Actually, I don't want to send you over there just yet. Let's cancel that. I guess I didn't want to. What do we have going on here? Where are they going? Alright, these guys are just taking forever. Where's Sanford? Oh, he's way up there? Wasn't even an entry point for me. Alright, let's give the order to halt. Gonna put them in, well, we can't put them in marching columns just yet. They got a ways to go. We may be in trouble. Although we are kind of pushing them off. We can get Sanford to, come down here. He may not even be needed. We'll just send him down there. See how long it takes to get down there. Okay. Get our cav up. Our dismounted cavalry, which I've relied on quite heavily in this campaign. Great, what's going on over here? Where'd everyone go? Let's get our guns up to join them. Bring our commander up as well. He's unstable. Broken. I don't think I'm gonna get much use out of him. Gordon's still working on coming up. Have you come over here to kind of shore up the center. Commander up. Scott up. Eventually these guys should come into place. All right. So far, so good. Working on a minor victory here. 971 to their 3,500. They're at 12.3%. Alright, he's not doing too good. Let's rally him. Alright, that unit just broke right there. Let's move you up. Have our cav come up, come through the line. What do we have here? Flanking fire, outflanked, and high fatigue. We're actually going to have them fall back. No, they're not doing too bad, I guess. These guys are idle. Alright, let's have you move in. Just hit him. He's going to break right there. May break both these units. Now he's in our rear. Well, then he disappeared. Where'd he go? I think he either broke or completely disintegrated, or enemy unit is disintegrated. Okay, that works. Okay, move you up as well. Small brigade there, 900 men. How's our other division doing? They're still working on getting up there. I watch them come through down here. Sanford's still making his way down. He's gonna be completely untouched. Cohesion's disrupted. He's exhausted. Put you up here. Okay, doesn't look like they're dismounted. They are not. How big are they? 2,200. We've got 2,100. Let's give them the order to dismount. Move up. We're actually going to have Ross turn to fire on this artillery here, and then have 2nd Brigade come and take up position right here to deal with this infantry. Yeah, just come over here, I guess. Can act as a reserve. Cavalry. Alright. Alright, that unit's broke. Start bringing them up even further. Still showing as a minor victory. Alright, the enemy is retreating. Got 40 minutes to pursue. We're gonna have you turn and hit him. Actually, yeah, turn and hit him as he pursues retreats right through you. %. Oh, look. Here's some more of them. Up here. Bring you out so you can see. Wonder how they got over here. Oh, we got a surprise for them. If they all come this way, that'd be kind of funny. Bet you a long range. Now our artillery's opening up on them. Move our divisions up. There we go. Minor federal victory. 6,500 to 29,000 and 1,300 to 76,000 for us. See how that plays out on the strategic map. I don't think that's going to be it, but we still have a ton of forces moving into position. 1.9%. But once we get back to the strategic map, we will see how that plays out. Alright, down to 26%. Let's start making plans here. 4th Corps. I'm going to send you up to... see, 3rd Corps. 27,000. Alright, we're going to send you up here. 9th Corps' readiness is not the best. They haven't had combat yet, so whatever happens next may be their very first combat. Let's take a look at the situation out in the east. Well, they are. Alright, unit routed. Send McClellan down to pursue them. Looks like they're leaving. Alright, 2nd Corps is moving in over here. And another 2nd Corps is moving in. Alright, let's take a look and see how long it's going to be before he gets down to New Orleans. Okay, Patterson and unknown unit under Charles Clark. 34,000 versus 13,000. We are going to auto-resolve that. See how well that goes. Hopefully our guys don't lose. Glorious victory at Asheville. Clark's Corps fleeing in panic. Looks like we won that victory. They're down to 25%. Pause here real quick. Move back down to New Orleans, which is now... well, they took Pensacola back. Actually, they never had Pensacola. He is... what's he up to? Fort Pike Garrison? I don't really want to do this. We'll auto-resolve that. We've almost taken it anyway. They got 100 guys. Or, wait. 58 men. Alright, let's see what happens here. Alright, so they retook Memphis, so you are going to go back to Memphis and take that back yet again. What else do we have going on down here? Confederacy's printing new notes. 26%, they got a bump in their morale there. Alright. So I am actually going to pause here, call the episode. Thought it would be the last episode, but guess I was wrong. No problem. We will pick it up in episode number 42 as we move in on New Orleans and look to have yet another battle in the Corinth region. Somehow McClellan lost. Alright, he went right past him. and then managed to lose Winchester. 5th Corps, we're going to give you new orders. Come down to Winchester. Maybe you'll see some action here. Guys are still kind of hanging out here. Chase's Corps with 2,600 men. Dolokhoffer with 10,000. We've got 3rd Corps with 35,000, plus Chamberlain. So anyway, that's going to be for the next and possibly final episode of the series. Anyway, if you like the episode, hit the like button. Thoughts in the comments below. If you would like to come along through the campaign, this one and either the 1864 Confederate campaign or the historic battles, hit the subscribe button. You can come along with us. Right there on the left is going to be Worms and Warriors channel link. Check him out. Really good stuff. And we will see you for the next episode of our Union campaign on Grand Tactician: The Civil War. J76NY saying thank you very much for watching, and have yourself a very good day.